plug in our answer into both sides of the equation and make sure that they truly are equal. Okay, so what I mean is I'll do the square root of 2 times 1 plus 7. And I'm going to plug in my 1 is x. I'm checking my 1 first. So 1 minus 4. Okay, and I can do this in the calculator. Second square root, 2 times 1 plus 7 gives me 3. Okay, so I got 3 on the left-hand side. And what's 1 minus 4? Negative 3. Okay, so once I actually check my answer, and you can check your answer doing this on every problem. Okay, if you did it right, you'll get they'll be equal to each other. Right? If they're not equal to each other, that means that answer really truly is not a real solution. It's what's called an extraneous solution. Okay, extraneous. Okay, so x equals 1 is what's called an extraneous solution. It's really not a true solution. It looks like it is at first glance, but then once you try it out, it doesn't work. And you could have 2 extraneous solutions, okay? I wouldn't do that in here, okay? That's more of a calculus thing, just to really test your knowledge. I'm going to give you at least 1 real solution, okay? Because I'm not trying to kill anyone. But I'll show you. We'll check 9, okay, the same way. Plug it in, because we said both of these will work. Well, 2 times 9 is 18, plus 7 is 25. The square root of 25 is 5. Right, and that would be 9 minus 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. Okay, that one does work. Okay, so this one is our real solution. So here we have 1 extraneous and 1 real. On a test, all right, maybe on the checkpoint, the answer would be just x equals 9. Okay, they might not mention the extraneous. You just got to know. They might just have only 1 solution and not have x equals 1 and x equals 9. And you have to know, okay, well, that's the solution. And that happens because of, the square root of a number is positive and negative. All right, positive 3 and negative 3, but 1 minus 4 is only negative 3. Okay, it's just the square root. It kind of screws it up. All right, so this only happens whenever you have an x squared, a quadratic here. When you can have 2 solutions, I would check them and make sure that they're not extraneous. Okay, most of the rest of these are going to be a little more simple, a little easier to work with. Okay, and that's one of the most complicated ones we're going to deal with today. So let's move on. Unless anyone has any questions? Okay. Next one then, let's do the cube root of 2x minus 5 equals the cube root of 8x plus 1. Now, the only thing new from last lesson about this is we've got roots on both sides, okay? And that doesn't really do much to change the problem, okay? We've still got this root alone over here. What do we do to undo it? All right, we did root it. The opposite of root is, all right, take it to the third power. Opposite of root is power. So we've got a root, we're going to take it to the third power. And these are both third power. Okay, we're not going to see any in here where this one is 3 and this one is 2. Okay, because that wouldn't fix it. Here, if we take it to the third power here, we can take it to the third power over here. Okay, and the power and the root undo each other. So what comes out is just 2x minus 5 equals 8x plus 1. Now it's just a simple algebra 1 problem. Now we're solving for x. What do we need to do next? I like to move my x's first, but you could move the whole numbers first. That's fine. But I don't know. I just like to do it in order of x's and then whole numbers. So let's move our x's together. And we got 2x and 8x. Which one do you want to move? Let's move the 2. You could move the 8x. That's not going to hurt you. But if we move the 2x, we subtract 2x, we're going to end up with a positive number. And I'm just a more positive person. So I like that better than negatives. That was a joke. Really, I just, thank you very much. Really, it's easier. Sometimes negatives can make us make more mistakes, you know? So this way, instead of having -6, we have +6. And in this case, then, I would move the 1. And then divide. We end up with -1. -1 equals x. Okay, and I'm not going to show you how to check every single one, but you can check every single one just like we just did by plugging it in, okay? 2 times -1 minus 5 gives me this on the left-hand side. And then I plugged in -1 for both x